Hello beautiful one, welcome back to my channel where we mix astrology and yoga to transform in profound ways. My name is Leah and I will be your guide for today. And for this new series on Mercury, I'm so happy to talk about this one. I think it's very important in your body and in chart in general. I will make a special episode just talking about Mercury and what it does represent in your body and how it connects spiritually to your chart. But today we're going to focus on the throat chakra and the aspects of opening it to be able to be in your power, speak your truth. If you are a speaker, singer, I think it's a great warm-up before you actually warm up your voice, just to have a open body to be able to let the sound flow through you. So let's start. We're gonna start with a Kriya. For this practice, you will need a little strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel. Also, I would like for you to have a prop under you. It can be a block or it can be a bolster like this. I just want your knees to be like down or at the level of your hips, but not higher, because you're not going to be comfortable to do everything that we're going to do today. And blocks, and that I don't have an option for. You just need your blocks, my friend. That's where we are right now. So let's start with a Kriya. A Noli Kriya. So if you don't know this, you can also doing it standing up and just like crouching over yourself. I'm going to do it seated today. I'm going to show you my belly for this one. And so we're going to do it 3 times, just holding it as much as we can. And then we're going to do it 3 times, moving your organs around. So what's going to happen is you're going to breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth as much as you can. When you think you've done everything, exhale a bit more. You can do a bit more. I know you can do a bit more. And then you stay empty and you just pull everything inside. You just don't do this, ladies, if you are on your periods. Okay, you are already going through it, so just leave this part out. I will put the timestamp below and you can just go after this time for the practice and just do the rest. Okay, let's do it together. So inhale, exhale through the mouth. Breathe normally. You can also feel a bit lightheaded. That's normal. That's okay. And you see it, so you can't go any lower. Second one, inhale, exhale. If you feel like you can do a bit more advanced, you can do a bind for, like, we have different binds for different chakras. So when you are doing the Noli Kriya and everything is inside, you can tilt your chin closer to your chest just to bind the throat chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, to be able to just contain it, and then we're gonna release around. Okay, let's go. Last time. Now we're gonna move it around. If you don't feel like, you should try at first. It can feel a bit like, I don't know how to move this. It's with like trying that your body understand what you want to do and answers to you in a way. But if you feel better just holding it, and you feel already a lot of sensations, because if you have any colon inflammation, hard time digesting, you must feel already a lot. Okay, and so the point is maybe you can just move around a bit to just open. So 3 where you can move around, or even just move your belly, as is like the natural ancient yoga traditional way to do it. But listen to your body, because you are the only expert about you. Okay, let's go. And guys, I'm already sweating, and we're just doing breathing exercises. Okay, inhale. One last time, and if you can do the bind and at the same time move, that's amazing. You should feel a lot of energy moving around, especially if you're doing your bind. Like, I can feel the energy just, being right here and waiting to be cleansed. I can feel it. Okay, so now I'm gonna face you a lot. We're gonna do a lot of moving around and for your neck. So that's gonna be amazing. I really enjoy this practice, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it too. So let's go. We're gonna take your hands together and breathe in. And put your hand on the floor and extend. I want both of your sit bones to still be on the floor. Do not go too far, and really extend. The point is to really open your side and your ribs and to breathe. Same thing, other side. Now that we are inside the practice, I just want you to breathe through the nose, as it is done traditionally in yoga. Again, fingers crossed. And now you're just gonna take your ribs inside, because you might have popped them out, which is normal. But now I want you to put them inside and just rotate as much as you can with just the strength of your back. And now that you are here, I want you to straighten your elbows, because I know you have a more like millimeters where you can straighten them. And breathe. Now release your hands. You're gonna have your left hand on your knee and your right hand on the back. So either on the floor or on your prop. And you try just to see your back wall. Say hello. And now you're just gonna turn your head and everything else is gonna stay where it is. And just turn your head to face me, maybe, if I'm in front of you. And right now you may be feeling your neck, some stretching going on. And just be sure that you're still twisting, because you should feel it in your back for sure. Now that you are here, I want you to tilt your head. So think about your ear just going down, close to your shoulder. And now you should feel it. If you don't, just move around little millimeters, very subtle, and you should feel it in your ear and your old side, like the whole side here. And because Mercury is not only speaking, it's your whole perceptions. It's how you hear things, how do you listen, how do you take in information. And so we want you to be able to speak your truth, but for that you need to be able to perceive it first. So opening your ears is a very important part of it. And breathing while you are at it. Now you're just gonna release your chin forward and you should feel the stretching just moving a bit around. That should feel very pleasant. And now, other side. So you tilt your ear toward your back shoulder. And now you're gonna come back and cross your hands on your knees and just form a little bowl. I don't have a better word to describe this. And rise up. That should like stretch a bit your shoulder, like heads and your back. That's where you should feel it. Now cross your hands again, your fingers, and inhale. Now take back your ribs. They popped out, but and then you turn. And now think about your elbows, just a few millimeters more. You have them inside, I can feel it. And now release. One hand on your knee, the other hand back, and try to say hello to the wall. Still breathing, connecting to your prana. Now everything stays the same, just your head face forward. Great. Now still think about your twists. Don't lose it. And now you're just going to tilt your ear toward your front shoulder. And just move around to find the perfect spot to stretch. This one often makes me want to yawn. So please, if you feel like you need to yawn, go for it. Now tilt your chin forward. Now other ear. And come back in the center, cross your hands on your knees, and really round your back. That's going to help you feel it in your shoulders. And cross your hands, and come back. Now, we're going to use the strap, or your towel. So we're going to do cat-cows. You need to always have your elbows straight. So if you can't have your arms straight, then you need to widen your stance. And if you don't feel really anything, you can shorten it. So just do something that feels right for you. So inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Now we're going to do the flossing. I love that thing. So still the same. If you feel like you need more space, I just want you to be able to be stable and not like take any sit bone or cheek off the floor or your prop. So we're going to do the flossing of the ribs. So really tilt it and try to have your arms straight still. Last circle. Other side. I love that thing. I just love it. You can put it away. We're not gonna use it anymore. And now we're gonna just unlock a bit the hips, because that's where you power sit. So you have your pelvian floor that's really holding your breath and helping you power through your sound and your words. So we need to also take care of this. Everything is connected. So you're gonna put a little prayer, and you can still sit on your prop. I just want you to open gently. You don't have to push. But if you feel like you want a bit more, you can just press into your feet and into the floor to feel like, oh, I'm almost standing up, but you're not really. And I just want you to think about opening those hips and straightening your back as much as you can. Like, I know it's not an easy position to be in. That yogic squat. But it's amazing for you, so that's one that you can do whenever you're taking a break when you work. We're just gonna hold it for a few more breaths. Okay, now we're gonna put our hands behind And we're gonna get our knees together to just do like the opposite pose, because your pelvic floor needs both. It's just a fine balance between the two. What I really want you to do is to still have your feet flexed, and try to push your knee in together, even if they're already touching, because it's creating a different sensation. You should feel it. Oh, my seat bone just cracked. Okay, and now we're gonna go in restorative kind of poses. If you have your blocks, you can do this part. If you don't have your blocks, you can skip it, and thank you for this practice. But I think that's my favorite part, just saying. So we're gonna do a restorative bridge. You're gonna put that really on your tailbone. And so just be careful of your placement. To really have it under, you can put it at any level you prefer. I think this or this, so medium or high, are the best option for this one. So you're gonna get your heels as close as your buttocks as you can, and you're gonna press and just slide it under. And wow. Even more if you're a bit like me and you have a very arched back, this is amazing. This is just releasing the pressure of it all. And at the same time, for the throat chakra, it's doing a bind right here. If you want, you can also straighten your legs. That's an option. I prefer bended today. Okay, now you're gonna just be on your tippy toes, and as you are pressing your butt up, I want you to inhale, because we have a tendency to just cut the breathing, which is not good, especially for now. So just push and inhale. Okay. So we've done one opening in a supportive way for the power to go up. Now we're gonna open your heart. So for this setting, I want you to have one block medium height and one block like high. Your head is gonna go there and your back is gonna go there. It's gonna allow you to open your heart and open your breathe, like all like your lungs, like the lower part of your lungs, to be able to breathe in better. And then we will just do the neck. So now I'm just gonna lie on it. For the woman, it's pretty simple. It's around like your bra area. But you're gonna feel where you have tension. Sometimes it can be a bit lower. For me, it's a bit lower today. I can feel it's like right here. Okay. And you can have your like bend it, straighten, as you prefer. You listen to your body and what you need. And we're gonna do a few breaths, just like with your ribs popped out, and just let it go. And then we're gonna do a more active way of being on the block. Okay, now you're gonna really try to, like, you know what we did at first when our ribs were popping out when we did the twists at the beginning of the practice, and we really get it inside. So you're gonna do this right now. And so it involves like tilting your pelvis a bit forward. That's what's gonna help you. And your ribs are gonna come like more inside of the block in a way. And that is quite intense. So be gentle with yourself, just apply the pressure that you need. And release. I'm just gonna do one more. Tilt your pelvis forward. Press your ribs into the block. It's kind of cutting your breath, but it's helping you also assess where you have tension around your ribs and in your back, which we don't have a lot of pose that can help you feel this and open this. So it's very precious. Okay, now I want you to go out like the first one in an active way, where you're pressing. So you're gonna reach for the block under your head, and you're gonna just look forward just with your head. But then you're gonna take out the block in front of you, and you're gonna come up as a sit-up, slowly, slowly, slowly. Good job. Now, last one. So this one is a bit tricky for the mind at first when you don't know it, but when you do it the first time, you're like, oh. It's like a massage, but that you do to yourself without any effort. I just love this. So you're just gonna take your block and have it as close as you can from your shoulder, and you're a bit up, like start of a sit-up. And you're gonna rest your neck on it and allow it to tilt it back. So the block as close as you can to you, and then just rest on it and allow it to tilt back and to really have, like, you know, the bones right at the beginning of your neck and your skull, and just to have it be there. And when you have tension in your neck, that's paradise. That's just, my God. If you want to, you can like few millimeters look right, few millimeters look left, as you like, my friend. Honestly, do you? This pose is for you and for you to be able to relax. You should be able to feel the muscle on your face also relax. Let your jaw unclench. Okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing that we just did before. You're gonna grab your block and you're gonna tilt your head up. Take it off just in front of you, and then you can just put it and relax into Shavasana. Or if you're going on stage to speak or sing, that's the time where we pause, my friend. I will leave you into relaxation this time. And I will tell you, thank you for joining me for this practice, beautiful one. And I can't wait to see you next time. Namaste.